we was fighting for. Hi, my daughter. Hi, come on in the house, daughter. Let's do this. My daughter's in the house. My daughters with the S's in the house. Let's do this together. Oh, yeah. Queen Esther is coming down the highway. Come on in, my beautiful queens. I already saw my Queen Jacqueline Conyers, the voice of reasoning, the mothers to all mothers on social media, Meta. Our queen came down the highway and entered and embarked to her destination at the Wrong Advocate broadcast program, where we make changes, where we lead. We lead. All right. So what these little people tried to do, because we did the journey to the truth for justice for all, and it was too much for them to accept, because some people love to live in darkness. They love to live with lies, and they rather to make a lie the truth and the truth a lie. So, as you know, our royal Queen Oloche and I cohesively work together to bring about changes, the journey to the truth for justice for all. And because some of those people want to live the same way and continue to do the same daggone thing, they planned this conspiracy to come for Royal Queen Oloche and I. But let me just shed some light here. This has been going on since August. We are in October, going into November. Thanksgiving time for us here in United States of America. But they planned this conspiracy. So as Royal Queen Oloche and I was carrying on with our beautiful program, it bothered them. It bothered them. So they came up with the plan that we're going to get Royal Queen Oloche and that advocate, the advocate. We're going to get them. We are going to get them because they shed light. I see my beautiful Queen Nana has entered the house. They did and planned their conspiracy, their failed conspiracy, to come and get Royal Queen Oloche and I. So they planned. So as darkness came upon them, they decided to throw Royal Queen Oloche and I under the bus for something that we had no idea what was taking place. Royal Queen Oloche and I are innocent to what was taking place. We don't know nothing. We had no clue, no anything. But they quickly blame Royal Queen Oloche and I. I see our Queen Marlene Smith coming down the highway. Come on in, repeated queens. Come on in. I chose to do this live today because yesterday I was dressed up in pink, a pink blazer, flowerful dress with hibiscus flowers. You know how I love tropical stuff. Look, I washed my hair, I wrapped it in one and was looking all beautiful. But I couldn't social media Meta. This is one of the cold-hearted, stone-faced person that I have ever seen. And let me express to you why your advocate is saying this. I have fought for many children in my lifetime. Children who are no longer here to tell their own stories. I have fought for children who survive, who are survivors. Mind you, don't forget that I have become this renowned child advocate because of my experience. It takes someone who knows something, who could do something, who could say something. And that's why I became this respectable, renowned child advocate. Exactly, daughter. So they use me because these people believe they want to keep this Korean camp going. They want to be famous. They want to be the one who, what they call themselves, empowering women. Really? Do those people know the true meaning of empowering women? Because if they knew the true meaning of empowering women, they would know the true meaning of empowering children. Isn't that so? Let me get an amen. Let me see some hearts. Let me see some yes. If anyone knows about empowering women, you have to empower children. Did they do that over on that side? No, the answer is no. It was all selfish. Selfish. Do those people over there who say that they are empowering women, are they empowering children as well? No. The answer is no. You know why I can say that? I've been watching them for quite some time. They have never spoken anything about children, really. They have spoken about baby A and baby J. Any other thing? Nothing. My repeated queens, kings, prince. I have done program with rape victims. If anyone remember, please say yes, no, maybe so. I have brought doctors on my program. Our voice of reasoning, Jacqueline Conyers, brought cases to me from way down in Guyana. Do you remember the cases we work on? 16-year-old rape victim who was sodomized and experienced horror to this alleged case that was brought to us. Didn't we work on that case? Didn't we work on that case? Didn't we help that victim? All the way from United States of America and around the world. Yes. Did any one of those people show up here during our program for victims? Nope. The answer is N-O. There was times when those people could have come forward. Exactly, Queen Esther. You never could forget this type of stuff. Never. Didn't I educate all of you that when a child or a woman go through this kind of agony, your clock stop at 0 o'clock? Didn't your host said that? Traumatized for life. You are traumatized for life. None of those women, or whatever they want to call their names, who did this to Royal Queen Oluche and I, they have never came to our program. Not even when we was doing the journey to the truth for justice for all. We called for peace. Peace be still. Let peace reign. But they didn't want peace. They didn't want peace. They didn't join in with the peace. They stayed over there and they continue. Cora, 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 Cora. No peace. They didn't change the topic. They didn't talk about their own family issues. Would you really trust someone like that? Who had a whole story sitting down on their asshole with a story like that, have never brought it to public, have never spoken about it. They wanted war, daughter. They have never spoken about this topic. Do you know when Royal Queen Oloche and I heard about this story? We cried so much. We cried. I cried from America to across 6 hours away from America. Royal Queen Oluchi cried and cried and cried. And they accused us of being the two ladies who did that. No loyalty. How do they sleep at night? All for money, Facebook recognition, and a dollar star. But let's talk about this, my queens. I have listened to those same women of God, God this, God that. When they were over there with the nonsense about Justin, they made up a rap song about Justin. A whole rap song. So let's sing this song together. Your mama is a criminal. Your daddy is a criminal. Your brother is a criminal. Your auntie is a criminal. Your grandpa is a criminal. Your grandpa is a criminal. Your whole family is a criminal. Have anyone of my repeated queens remember that rap song? Your mama is a criminal. Your daddy is a criminal. Your grandma is a criminal. Your grandpa is a criminal. Your brother is a criminal. Your whole family is a criminal. Remember that song over there on that platform? How much they broke down the Dean's family with singing songs that they were criminal. That was the early morning anthem. Early morning anthem. Your daddy ain't your daddy. Your mama cheat on your daddy. You was conceived in prison. Or Mr. Dean is not your father. Your mama cheated on your daddy. Remember those songs? That people who say that they are godly, sang over there about criminals. In the meanwhile, look who was the criminal. Look who husband is one of the worst perpetrators you could ever think about. You know what is a pedophile? You know what is a pedophile? A pedophile is a lurker. Exactly what goes around comes around. A pedophile is a lurker. A pedophile could be right in your home. A pedophile could be your next door neighbor. A pedophile could be your brother. A pedophile could be your uncle. A pedophile could be your cousin. Anyone with a penis. And there is women who sexually abuse boys as well, or girls. So let's not forget this, our repeated queens. I was holding back. I was holding back from doing a live. That's why I came in darkness. I was holding back from doing this live face-to-face with our repeated queens and kings and prince. I try my best to stay silent. I try to stay silent, our repeated queens. But how can the advocate stay silent? How? How? How can I stay silent when these idiots try to ruin my brand? You cannot play with anyone when coming to your children. Don't, when you sleeping, my repeated queens, when you are sleeping, sleep with one eye open when you have children, boys or girls. I can tell you some stories. I have laws that are implemented to protect children in United States of America. That same husband of that stone face, he is in prison facing that time based on one of my laws. A man like that, who you married to, took a vow, exchange ring. If he could take God out his realm of knowledge and do that to your children, he not supposed to be alive. I'm sorry, my queens. With your full chest, daughter. When coming to children, my queens, there is some places in America, he was not going to be in prison. He was going in a swept off the ground. Because motherly instinct, we protect our children. I knew when I had girls that if it's one time that I was going to prison is if someone did anything to my girls. Everybody knew that. Castration time. Mr. Bobbitt. You guys heard about Elena Bobbitt, who Bobbitt? It would be Bobbitt time. So instead of